Alright, something's messed up with my stream. Hello, guys. Hello, how are you guys doing? How you all doing? Hope you're doing good. We chilling here. I'm going to fix this thing right now really quick. It looks weird. Can you guys hear me good? Alright, something went wrong, and now you're seeing everything. You're seeing all my innards here. Alright, we're going for a full game dev day here. I'm just trying to get some chats open here, no problem. Get everything going. Everything looks crazy. Alright, Unity, open. Hope you guys are good. Today I was thinking of what kind of game to make, what kind of mechanics to test. And I was thinking maybe like some kind of turn-based like JRPG style, like, you know, like, oh, I pick an attack of like like a kind of Pokemon almost in a way. So let's just do JRPG, Unity, whatever, Sunday, fun day, Monday, one day, whatever you call it. All right. And so we're just going to do like a little JRPG style thing here. How you guys doing, everyone? How's everyone doing? Yeah, so I'm really happy about how we're doing here. Hi, big shout. So shout out to the Venom Gaming here. Venom Gaming over here on YouTube. He's a big fan, he says. Big fan. Well, I'm a big fan of you being a fan of me. So that, likewise, sir. Venom Gaming on YouTube. Hopefully you can be a big fan of me as much as I'm a big fan of you, which is going to be hard. We're trying to open this Unity. Unity always takes unbelievably long for me to open. How you guys doing on Twitch? You guys doing good? Oh, this is Fortnite. That's because it says I'm in Fortnite. I don't think I'm in Fortnite. I think that's all messed up, I think. Let me just refresh Twitch. That was my son playing Fortnite. I bet there's not 7 viewers like it says. I bet it's back to 0. Oh, yeah, there we go. The 1 viewer, and I think that's me. So that's more like it. All right, cool. When it comes to game dev, no one on Twitch cares. See, at least it just seems like it's all YouTube guys, which is cool. Everything's opening up. Everything's opening up. So I think the first thing we're going to do, so I've been actually trying to figure out how I see people use Trello all the time to keep it organized. And so with this new year coming up, I'm creating like one game a month in a game jam, which I want you guys, if you guys want to, be a part of, I'm all for it. I'm going to start setting that up. And around the end of the month, I'm going to release the first one, which is going to be the January kind of game jam. Basically, I'm going to pick a genre and just create a game in 30 days. As much of the art as I can create, as much of the sound as I create. Which, it might not be a lot, so I might end up outsourcing, going to the, what's it called? Can I even speak? Going to the asset store and pick up a couple assets. Okay, so what is going on here? I'm looking for it. I gotta make a new board. That's what we need. All right, create a new board here, and we're gonna call it Sunday Game Dev. So I'm just trying to organize a little bit. Maybe I can see you guys talking here. Bro, I'm getting error of storage does not exist. Tell me how to fix it. Storage does not exist. If I were guessing, it would have something to do with your hard drive not existing. No, I can't find your hard drive or something. So here's, what is it? To do, right? We do like a to do. We do like a doing. We do like a done. Or you can call it even like working. And then here we add like character movement, turn base mechanic, right? Abilities, right? Something like that. You want to break it down. And so I think first, okay, as soon as this opens up, because it's taking so long, let's change this to abilities, not abilitied. All right, we'll do this, no problem. All right. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? All right, this is like so low, right? You guys can't see me. All right, here we go. All right, come on. Open up Unity. Something's happening. There we go. All right, so saying we're using 2019, which is fine. All right, so what I want to do is create capsule here. Pop it here. Okay, this is going to be our character. I think the kind of movement we're going to do for this is like maybe a point and click. I'm thinking that's good, so let's just make a ground really quick. Oh, not an empty. Well, I guess we can make an empty player here. Oh wait. Let's do this. All right. Create another capsule. We'll call this player. All right. We'll pop this capsule inside. So make this 0, 0, 0. All right. So now we're at this player here. We'll delete this one's mesh renderer. We'll just keep the collider here. So this is our character, and then this is we got to delete the collider off this one. That's what we need. Okay, so now we have a collider on this one. Okay, perfect. All right, that's exactly what we wanted. Now let's make a ground. We're just gonna create like a very basic nav mesh agent kind of thing going on here. So do like a boom, boom, just to start. Some little ground here. Let's put our player somewhere good here, like that. All right, and just for, I think that's fine. All right, actually I already have the controller. Let's not double down. So let's go get that nav mesh agent controller that I made. Unity. The whole thing is we don't want to make too much work. Then point and click controller here. Player controller. Thinking that's it. What do we need? We need a nav mesh agent, and I think that's it. Do we even need a rigid body? I don't think so. Let's just see what happens if we just don't have one. So there's that. Let's do nav mesh agent. Cool. Let's get this nav mesh on here. Let's call this static. All right, and bake that stuff. All right, there we go. Let's see if it works. Okay, yeah, it's working. All right, well, we don't have the rigid body, so for some reason we're falling halfway through the ground, which is okay, I guess. Let's just get the rigid body on here. We'll call it kinematic, since we're not going to be jumping, right? And then for some reason we're still like falling into the ground, which is okay. Let's see what happens. All right. Now it's like resetting our position, which is probably something to do with this script. Let's see. Show me what you got. Why are you resetting my position? Okay, get the component. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make sense. Let's turn off the script and see what happens. Maybe it's the nav mesh agent doing that. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, yep, that's why, exactly why. The nav mesh agent is for some reason riding really high in this thing. So let's, okay, I see. So we want this guy to be up, what, like 1? Okay, and then we want the capsule collider to be up 1. And there we go, now we got it. Should be good. Let's turn back on kinematic, great, okay. We're just starting off here. Starting off special. My PC spec is not very good. Let me see. I do have a very pretty decent video card, the ATI. What is it? From a long time ago, maybe 580. I don't remember exactly what it is. My processor's so old, maybe 6 years old. Couldn't remember. I need a new PC is basically what I'm saying, which I will eventually come around to getting. I don't have the money for it right now, but definitely on my way. I just bought a VR headset because I feel like developing in VR, like I was saying, I got all hyped after that last what is it called? The last stream that I did with you guys. Got all hyped. I bought myself a VR headset. I called it a Christmas present or whatever, a Hanukkah present. So yeah, I mean, I think VR is the future. I have a pretty good idea for a VR game. Just getting all this set up while we do this here. All right, well, we get the motion ready. Maybe we'll get an enemy. How do these look? They're usually like this, right? Like kind of like that. I think that's fine. Alright, we'll do that for now. Alright, so what do we want to do? We have this, we're clicking, okay. Then if we click on an enemy, we want to fight him, so let's just start with that. So let's get an enemy here, we'll call him, make him into a box here. Let's make the enemy a box. Okay, well, let's just paint him red to make him an enemy. Maybe we'll make him like a box head and a smaller head here, just for fun. Here, we're just having some fun, like the robot guy or something. All right, he's flying. All right, cool. And we'll call this enemy. All right. Okay. And this we'll just call ground. Let's do it. Ground D. All right, ground. All right, let's color this guy really quick. So create material red, and let's do green for us. All right, and let's just do that. There. Perfect. Oh. This is the classic red and greens, you know, you can't go wrong with a red and green. And red. Alright, great. We got red. Let's pop it on our friend here. He's the red guy, we're the green guy. Alright. Now what we want to do, let's materials, whatever. This is, I know what that means. Then we got scripts. Pop the player controller in there. So now we have player controller. We can make this guy patrol if we wanted to, but let's just get the fighting done. Okay, so what we want to do is maybe give this guy an enemy script here. We'll just call this enemy. Pop it on this guy for now. Come on, slow down. No, I mean speed up. Okay, we got the enemy. Let's take off the colliders off this guy here. Just put a big one. So let's remove these. Okay, and we'll add one big one, box collider here. And let's pop this guy 0 and 0. Okay, we got our friend in there. The box collider needs to be a little bit bigger. Let's get it like maybe 2. Nope, that's not size. 2. I think that's good. It's wide enough, tall enough. Looks good to me. Let's bring it up like 0.5, 0.25. All right, perfect. We got ourselves a man with a plan. So enemy guy has a script on him called enemy. So when we click on enemy, we want to fight. We want to start fight mode. So let's do okay. So we click on him. Puts us into, that means we walk up to him. And when we get close enough, okay. Let's do, sorry, I'm just thinking really hard right now. My brain is melting. All right. So let me just visualize this. All right. We're going to click on him. When we go to him, okay, so hit enemy. All right, so now we're probably going to find a good stopping distance. What we want to do is if enemy, so let's do a fight sequence. I don't know what you would call it. Fight mode. Okay, and that'll be like the turn. I guess fight manager maybe. We'll just imagine that says fight manager. All right, and then we'll open this script. Okay, so now we're in the fight mode. Okay, so it's select the moves. Basically, you check the speed of whatever the attack is, right? I think so. Check the speed of the attack. Whichever attack is fastest, that one goes first. So if it's like a sword slash or a fireball, you know, whichever one's faster will hit first. It's like classic Pokemon, classic any of these turn-based games here. Okay. So what we want is we want an int for the. We want, what do we want? We want a bool, right? So it's like. Oh, come on. Okay. We'll do bool player turn. Okay. So if it's start, I don't know what we want for start. We want bool is fighting, right? Or like fight started. Fight started. Alright. We can actually just put that next to it, right? Just keep it organized here. We'll organize it all later. Okay, so we have player turn, fight started. Okay, so update if fight started, then so as soon as fight started, we want fight started to be false, right? Because now it's already there. Is fighting equals true, which will make that. Just make like different. Is fighting, okay. Alright, and now when we are fighting, we want to see whose turn it is. Let's turn that true at the end. Alright, so whose turn is it? Player turn. If blank is true, if. Okay, so fight started. If fight is started, and then we got to select move, right? Let me just try to imagine this. I'm very bad at imagining stuff. So let's just do paint here. I'm just going to paint it out. Okay, so. Okay, now we're here. Our friend is here, okay. The fight started. We're just going to pick a move, right? So it's like attack 1. So we click it. And then at that point, it calculates who's pick. So it's pick a move. That's what it is. So first the fight started. Okay. So fight started. Then select move. Calculate who goes first. Then attack. Repeat, right? Attack, and then who goes first? That's the end of this, all right? Then it's, oh, even then. So this is the whole loop right here. So select move, calculate who goes first, attack, repeat, right? So if we're fighting, then we want to select the move, calculate who goes first, attack, and that's it. So then, and then if dead, if someone dies, then fighting is false. I mean, that's it, return. Right, so we're no longer fighting if someone's died. All right, simple business we got going on here. No problem. So let's do private void select ability or whatever, select move here. All right, so we will do if we want, so we need to create an ability first. Let's just do so we need a ability, call it ability. And so we'll select whatever we need to create one. Abilities, ability. We'll just call it ability. All right, new create. Oh, nope. Create C# script ability. Ability. I think that's right. Oh, dang. Whoops. It should be a scriptable object, right? Oh, shit. Shoot. Shooty dooty. Tutti fruity. Let's do this. Come on. Anyone talking? Anyone talking? No one's talking. We're good. All right, cool. Let's get this going here. All right, ability. So we could go and make this a scriptable object, right? You give it a... Yeah, I think so. I think that's what we're going to do here. We'll try it out. Scriptable object. And that way we don't just have a bunch of them. Okay. Let's give it a public string new name. That's how you do it? No? Public new string name. Okay. Okay, and now what's this? Okay. Now we want a public int, we'll do float speed, public int damage. What else do we need for an ability? So we have this public new string name float speed damage. Okay, so it's like a punch is 0.2 and it goes. I think that's good. So then we take ability. So we select. So if is fighting, right? Then we'll do select move. We'll do select move dot ability. We'll just say that for now. We'll say ability test ability. I think that's good. Okay. Okay, so now we selected that move. Oh. Test ability. Alright, so we selected the move. Put that above it. Then we calculate who goes first, so let's say attack. Start attacks, alright. And we'll take, actually maybe this should be an ability. We can just start attacks, select move. We'll do player dot select move, right? And then, okay, yeah, that might be it. And then enemy dot select move. So that's where we'll put it, as in the player attack. So we'll do player fight, and then maybe we should just do it in enemy. We'll just make one called enemy fight. Why not? Just to keep it the same. Enemy fight. Okay. All right. So in player fight, that's where we'll do the select move, and we'll return an ability. So damage. There we go. Fight mode, we're gonna get rid of this and put that here. So we'll do player.select move. So what we want is player fight player, okay. And that will be that, and then enemy fight enemy. I think that's what we want. So let's do this. We'll do public ability select move. Okay, so then that's where we'll scroll through. What is this? Return ability. Let's just say return ability whatever. Return ability. Okay, just for now, we're testing this. Equals what? Just do this for now. All right. It returns nothing, so we gotta do ability equals null. Null. All right, that's good for now. All right, so it's gonna return null. All right, we'll do the same thing here. for enemy fight. So we're gonna have the list of abilities. So this is where you select. So we have a ability. We'll do serialize ability, like array abilities. So whatever you pick. So we'll do a switch on abilities. Okay, I think it's, you do this, right? Case 0. It's like this. Case 0. We'll do maybe like this. Case abilities 0. Is that what? We'll do break. No. Cannot implicitly convert ability. Okay. So if we select that move, I'm just trying to imagine. Okay, we have an array of our abilities. That's good for now. Okay, so we have our abilities here. Not a big deal. Let's just see what we can do. Let's finish this part. Let's do one thing at a time. So player select move and enemy dot select move. All right. So whichever one is faster, they'll go first. So let's do start. Let's do, we'll call it attack selected. So private void attacks selected. Okay, we'll do this. Change that to there. So that's the player selected a move, they send it there. Huh. Okay, so we'll do this. If is fighting, alright. We have to do some way to see if the if is fighting, then we'll do this. If player selected and enemy selected. So only if they've selected the moves, then we'll go through attack selected, player selected, whatever. Alright. So if we don't even need any of this, all we need is fighting here. So if it is fighting, alright, then if public bool player selected move and then enemy selected move. If they've both selected their moves, which will set to true or false in there. Okay. Okay, we'll do boom, 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 boom. So what I want to do is I want to see at least, maybe we should just draw this out here. All right, so we're in a fight. I'm just having trouble imagining this. That's my big deal. So we're in a fight here. Let's turn this way. All right. And I see my UI. Let's do button here. We'll call it. Let's just do it the right way. What we're gonna do. UI button text mesh pro. All right. Where's the name? Oh. Oh, my leg's asleep. All right. Let's stand up a little bit. Hello, Manoj the superhero. Hello. How you doing? I'm sorry, dude. I was so into making this game. I'm sorry I couldn't respond to you in time. My bad, man. Alright. So we have this button here. How you doing, Manoj? My B. Alright, we'll call this attack 1. Whatever. this a little bit bigger here. No, let's make this button bigger. Come on. There we go. All right, attack 1. Pop that there. And we'll do like an attack 2, just to test this out. Okay, so what we want to do is fight started, wait for okay, so what we want is we want to wait is fighting, and we want to wait for selected move. Okay, so we don't need the enemy to select a move. We really just need the player to select a move. There's no 2-player. Okay, we wait for it. So if player selected move, then we use that to calculate. This is how we put it into here. So we'll do the player selected a move. So we'll do ability ability player attack, and we'll do ability enemy attack. I think that's it. All right, so now we've selected those. So the enemy selection will be more like pick a random number. So like we'll do int random index, okay, equals random dot range 0 to abilities dot length. So however many abilities we have in here, that will be the random index there. Okay, and then we'll do return, we'll say return abilities random index. Right, so that's that. So that should give us the enemy ability, and that should now so we'll do this. We'll still do enemy select move, but it's just different. So enemy selecting is more of just a random number. The player will actually pick. So that will be, and then we'll turn this. So once we click, let's do player fight. We'll call it, we'll take an ability here. And we'll call it ability. Or no, we'll just, okay, wait, let's see. Because we want this to return there. So what we'll do is, we'll do public void pick attack. I'm just trying to see if we should just call it select move. Then we shouldn't even call it. All right, yeah, I think so. So what we want is, when we're fighting, we want to click this, then it's waiting, it picks that move. We'll call this ability selected move. Say public ability selected move, return selected move. Okay, so we're going to, that's all we want to select this move and return it. So we'll do a public void we want it to return attack 1 if we click on attack 1, return attack 2 if we click on attack 2 on this button. I'm just trying to see how we can do this. We'll call it enemy has abilities, right? So he needs abilities too. That's where it is. Okay, so we take in, we return a selected move. So we'd go if Okay, I think that might be it. So public. Let's do public int selected index. I think that's how we do it. So we do public void tac1. We'll call it. We just do like this, right? We'll say selected index equals 0, right? And then we do public void tac2. We'll say selected index equals 1. You want to learn code from me? I mean, yeah, dude, come on over. Come on and hang out on the channel and we can learn code. I'm just trying to, right now I'm just really, this is something new to me. I've never made like a turn-based game, so I'm just trying really hard to get everything in order here. So now we pick our selected index will be 1 or 2, so then we do return selected move selected index. Can we do like why? Oh, okay, selected move, return abilities. So we want the selected index to be bam, all right, and then we want, so first we want, let's see, fight mode. We want to see if the player selected move, so we'll do player selected move. So this needs to actually be bigger here. Void attack 1. Okay, let's change it from this to this. Okay, change it here. So we want selected index equals 0. Then we want bool. No, we'll do. We'll set. We want public. Do we want to make this? I think we want public static, right? We'll do a static variable. No. Public static player selected. Call that, right? Let's see. Player selected move. So we'll say player selected move. Okay. Public static bool player selected move. All right. On Instagram, yeah, my Instagram is this here. There you go. That's my Instagram. You can add me there, dude, and I will definitely follow you. All right. Then we'll do player selected move equals true. And there's either way we want it to be true. All right, so we'll just do this here. Public attack 2, we'll call it attack 1, player selected move. Either way, player selected move. Then once the player selected move is true, it'll do this. It'll return whatever we picked. Okay? I think that's good. Player fight. Okay, good enough. Okay, so now once we do that, it'll say, okay, just pick that move. Okay, and then compare speed. So that's what we have here. We have both of them. We got to put them into move. So player move. What's going on here? My phone's having a crazy conniption fit. Amber alert. Oh no. From who? My bad. Okay. Player move. Player. move equals player attack, and then enemy move equals enemy move. Don't build it. I always hit the wrong hotkeys. Player select enemy move equals enemy attack. Okay, so we want a ability. We want to call player move enemy move. Alright, so that's what they've selected. Now you take if player move dot speed is less than enemy move dot speed, then make the player go first. So we'll do player start coroutine player attacks first. Right, I guess we can just do that. And then if, then we'll do else. So it's either that or else start coroutine enemy attacks first. Right, and so that's, we need some kind of turn counter too, right? So boom, we'll put that in there. It's turn 1. Okay. This is getting so confusing so fast. I'll check it in a minute, dude. No worries. Oh, my Nightbot is going crazy for chess. We'll do chess later, Nightbot. Okay, so we'll do coroutines here. So we'll do IE numerator here. We'll say player attacks first. Okay, we'll do yield return new wait 4 seconds. We'll do take these exact same things here. Player attack. That will just take a, how long is the animation? Probably like 1. We'll do 1 for now. Alright, then we'll do, so we'll just say print enemy attacks. Alright, and then we'll do print player attacks. Alright, and then we'll say turn counter plus plus. So it's now a new turn. Alright, so we'll do int turn counter. Alright, and if we are fighting, we'll set if fight started, we'll set the turn counter to 0. So as soon as the fight starts, we'll reset the turn counter. If fight started, let's say turn counter to 0, and we'll say fight started is false, is fighting equals true. So we'll just kind of set into that mode there. Let's just do, put it back here. Okay, so now we're resetting the turn counter. Let's see what you, if anyone is. Okay, yeah, I'll follow you on IG in a little bit, dude. Just trying to get this ready. Dude. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can here. Okay, so we have that. And then we just need the same kind of thing for enemy. This is probably not the best way to do it. This is just me trying to, this is like the first time I'm going through something like this. So, okay. Change this to there. Change that to that. Okay, so we have the bam bam boom. So now let's see. Okay, if is fighting, bam, and not is dead, right? So we want is dead. I'm just trying to see. So if this is literally just me going through this 1 second. Okay, so if we're fighting and is not dead, calculate who goes first. We're doing that. Okay, that's all here. So then if is dead, else if is dead, then is fighting equals false. That's it, right? And then we're gonna go back. So to trigger a fight started starts. That triggers the fight. Is dead gets you out of the fight. Okay. We have the enemy. This is basically the whole thing. It doesn't really matter about the turn counter, honestly, is what I'm looking at. But we'll keep it just for now. Okay, we have the player, enemy. We want to be able to see what they selected. So maybe I'm just trying to think. Would a singleton work, or we just do the public player fight, public enemy fight? We just call those. Okay. Ability, test ability, we don't need that. Okay. So what we want to do now is make attack 1 that. Okay, attack 1 just selects the index. What we want to do is put the abilities there. So let's do, we need to do here. What is it? It's serialize, no. Menu, what is it called? Add component menu, create asset menu. What is it? I gotta look this up. Create asset. Hello. How's it going? Tino, what's going on? We're trying to work through this. Hello, Minaj. All right, create asset menu. All right, there we go. Boom. Menu name. Okay. We'll do menu name equals. We'll call it abilities. We'll just call it ability. That's fine. I think that's what we want. Let's do this. Let's see how this works. Come to me, Papa. Create ability. We'll call it punch. And then we'll create one called, create one called kick. Okay. Okay, so we have our abilities here. Move them into some kind of folder here. Call it, okay, we'll make a slap. All right, whatever. I accidentally did that, but that's fine. So now we'll create a new folder. Okay, we'll call it abilities. All right. Let's pop these in there. Easy. All right. Kick is called kick. Speed will do 1.5. Damage will do 3. All right, and then punch is called punch. We'll do 1. We'll do 2. I'll do 1.5. Well, I'll just do 1. Let's do 1. All right, then for slap, we'll do slap. We'll do 1.5, we'll do 2. Alright. So we have 3 abilities here. What we need to do is add these scripts. So enemy fight to the enemy, player fight to the player. Okay. His abilities will be, I have 2 abilities. One will be kick, and one will be punch. Okay, and then the enemy will do 2 abilities. One will be punch, and one will be slap. Okay, so I forgot if these are the same, right? Then it has to pick. So if, else if the opposite. Okay, and then else. So if they're the same, right? Then we want we'll do int random number equals random range 0 to 2, so it's really 0 to 1. If random number is equal to 0, then we'll do player goes first. Else enemy goes first. This is all very ugly, but this is, I think, what we need to do. Alright, so if they pick the same ability, then one is just random who goes first. Alright. So now they have abilities. Let's set fight started to, so how do we turn fight started on? If first we'll start it with it off, right? Start fight started is off by default. Alright. If let's just test this. If input dot get key down key code dot t, then we'll do fight started is true. Okay, so it should go through that. Boom. Okay, we need health, so let's do health script. I know you're supposed to be testing a lot more than this, so if something breaks throughout this, I'm just gonna be freaking so mad and just rage. I should have been testing each thing, but I'm not very good at organization. So we'll get this going. All right, health. Let's do by default. Let's say public. Let's just do serialize. Serialize field health int health equals 3. I guess we'll do. So we'll do public void take damage. We'll take int as damage. Okay, so we got the damage. So we'll do health minus equals damage. And then that's that. We'll do update. Update. If is dead, then we will set, okay, wait, if health is less than or equal to 0, then is dead is true. We'll make it is dead. Okay, fine. Boom. We can make this static just because this is just literally 1 second. We'll make, no, it can't be static because there are going to be multiple ones. We'll call this is dead. We'll say if not is dead, then they take damage. Else return, let's just print else. We'll return do print, sorry, print target is dead. That's good enough. All right. So we can't attack if they're dead. Let's do public bool is dead. Not even. We'll just do a private bool is dead. And then we'll do a boom. We got to get the component of whatever we attack. And we get their is dead status and we set it. If not the 0 is dead equals true. Alright. So if we're not dead, boom. So then start, obviously, is dead equals false. Alright, so we're not dead at the beginning. Okay, let's see. Anyone messaging? Sorry. What game am I making? I'm just making some kind of a turn-based attack game. Literally trying to figure it out right now as we go. So if I were to click attack 1, boom, I would do some attack. And then, but right now is a really pretty intro to it. So we're selecting, okay, so that enemy fight is fine, whatever. What the real hard part is getting this to go. So selects the move, so we want to take damage. On the attack, we want to take damage. We don't need that yet, right? We just need to make sure that is dead is false. So is dead. So we'll do, I mean, how can we do this fast? I mean, this might not be performance heavy, but we can get component of both, of all the people that have health. I guess we could do this. All right, if fight started, we'll create a, okay, is fighting is true. Then we will call for each health person in health character in characters. No, let's just do person in people. This is going to be so confusing, but I hope it just works. All right, so person dot if person dot is dead equals true. In find all objects else. This is a troll to the max here. This is like, I don't know if this is even what I should be doing here. Let's just stop for a second and think. Okay. How do we get if the person is dead here? So if no one's dead, then we do this. So what we want to do is check to see if anyone is dead. So after every fight, right, after here, we'll see if anyone is dead, right? So we'll check to see if dead. I think that's good. Okay. And this is just going to constantly select moves. So we want if is fighting, then we want boom, if the player selects a move, boom, then we want player selected move, player fight, player selected move equals false. And that's how we stop that unlimited loop. All right, so now check to see if dead. We'll do that. Create a private void check to see if dead. Not even bool. Bool. Alright, and we'll see what we want is we'll do a health array of characters health. Okay. And at the start of the fight, we'll do character health equals find all objects of type health. We'll pop that into the array there. All right. So now that's that. We want health to be public. We want is dead to be public. Okay. And we will, boom, we'll do check to see if dead. For each health character in character health, we want to see, okay, boom, if character dot is dead, then we want is dead to be real, is dead, we just want to see if one is dead. Okay, so this is going to go through all of them. We don't want it to accidentally turn back to not dead if one person's not dead, which one person's not going to be not dead. Okay, let's see. Really got to take this into consideration here. Check to see if dead. So first, let's see. Let's do a bool. Somebody died. Okay, so that equal to false. Okay, if not somebody died, right, then we do this. Okay, so if the character is dead, then we'll do, okay, this is how we'll do it. I think that's how we'll do it. We'll do somebody died equals true. Okay. And then this is probably so wacky to do this like this. Else, we'll just return. So nothing happens unless someone dies. Return false. Right, so if that happens, then we'll return false. But if somebody died, it's true. Else, return true. So if someone died, we return true. That's it. So it should break the loop, but it's not going to set this. If this is false, boom. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So what we'll do is make this into like a local bool or something here. Just do that here. Somebody died. Okay. So somebody died becomes true. Right? So this I mean, in all actuality, we don't need that. Somebody died. Except for internally. So maybe we just do this bool. Somebody died. And we do, what's wrong with this? If nobody died for each, what's going on here? Let's just say return false. If it makes it all the way through. Okay, wait, boom, it's gonna go through. Somebody died equals true. Okay, then we'll check again. I guess this is like literally probably the least performant way you can do it. So we're just like literally just doing a million different returns. But I think that should get it. Really, I'm overcomplicating this. It should be much simpler, but hopefully it works. So check to see if dead here. We'll do that here. Okay. And I have like no logs here, so something's gonna break. So right now we have it, I think. Let's just do this. Let's change these buttons to attack 1 and attack 2. This is gonna be insane. This is not gonna be good. This is not gonna work. Player fight, attack 1. And we'll do the same thing here. Select object. We want object. Player fight, attack 2. All right. Let's do player attacks. Let's just do this here with let's take these in here. Pop that there, pop that there, pop that there, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Alright, so now we can call on that, so player attacks. We'll say player attack dot name for let's just say this. Player attack dot name for player attack damage. And we'll do the same kind of thing here. Enemy. We'll do the same thing here. Just copy that. Swap. Okay, there's that. Okay, and then that goes here. Okay, so we're seeing what's going on here. So that should tell us which we picked. Start coroutine, player attacks first, enemy attacks first, and we need the abilities in there. So what do I? Oh, okay. No problem. Okay, should be good. Do we have any errors? Any errors at all? Oh, whoops. It's telling me that. I hit the ground, so let's just disable this controller for now. We'll fix it in a second here, alright? Let's just make this button work. So I selected attack 1. Let's see. Oh, okay. We gotta do fight started equals true. Okay, so fight start equals true. Let's just see. All right. Fight start equals true. All right, let's do print. Let's just say fight. Okay. And then we do, after that, we'll do print is fighting. Okay. Say Player selected. Let's see how far we get in this iteration here. Let's see where it breaks down. Does the enemy have his script on? Yeah, I think so. Okay, come on, start. Okay. Okay, so that's going on here. Nothing's happening because fight started's not in. All right, let's do. Let's call it fight manager for now. I know we're doing this dumb. We'll call this fight mode here. Okay. Oh, forgot to. Okay, we need player and enemy. Good. All right. Everything's good here. Okay. Is fighting. Okay, what's going on here? Object not set to reference. Okay, what's the issue? Check to see if dead. Object reference not set. Okay, so it's running it when okay. So it's constantly checking to see if dead, even though we don't have anything to check. We don't have any moves to check. So let's just see. Somebody died. That should be good. Set somebody died to false. Okay, it starts off false. Let's try this now. Anyone wants to see. This is how we do it on live TV. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing here, so let's do T. Fight is fighting. Okay, so it's not doing anything when I select the attack here. So let's see. So when I click on one, let's say player fight. Player selected move becomes true. Okay. Then attack selected. So it selects the attack, makes it false. So it should come back with let's say print player move dot name, right? Okay. Let's just see what happens here. So it's going all the way to wait for selected. So is fighting. It's saying here. Let's change that to here. See what happens. Okay. So it's not starting is fighting. Oh. Duh. Okay. And nobody died. Okay. Okay, it's constantly saying is fighting, which is fine. Okay, now it's working. Okay. All right, and now okay, cool. Right, and then we do. So the kick is going faster than the. Why is that? Okay, there we go. For some reason, the kick went first. Okay, cool. Okay, so enemy is slapping. Okay. So So you always go first. All right, cool. So now we will do on the attack. Instead of that, we'll do so player attack. So player does the attack here, and then we'll do, I don't know whose is whose in this health. We guess we got the instead of, well, I guess on top of that we'll do game object player. We'll do game object enemy. This is literally just for prototyping, so don't think I'm going to be doing this. Player object enemy object. Okay. Let's make them public for now. This is not a shippable game by any means of the imagination here. Okay, so now we'll do enemy object dot get component health, right? And we'll do dot take damage player attack dot damage, and vice versa here. Let's see. If we'll just cache this somewhere. We need to cache this somewhere. So we'll just say just here for now. Enemy object dot. Let's do this. Come on. At the start, we'll do this. Okay, all right. Boom. Player health. Player object. Okay, and we'll do health. Player health. Enemy health. We might not need this array anymore, but whatever, who cares? For now, we're doing it. We'll just do enemy health dot take damage if enemy health dot is dead. So if it's not dead, then continue. All right, with this, so we'll do if not dead. We'll do this. Else somebody died equals true. Right? I mean, because if the enemy's dead, then somebody died. Just run a check to see if dead again. Starting to figure this out slowly. Alright, so now we're going to be taking damage here. We'll just do the same kind of thing here. To player. Let's do this. Player health. Take damage. Enemy attack. Dot damage. Okay. I think that's there. And then we'll just invert this. So we'll say bam. Nope. This goes here. Okay. Okay, and then this goes here. Okay, and we'll do this. We'll do this. Okay. Get rid of the turn counter. We don't really need the turn counter. We'll just do else somebody is dead. Somebody died. Equals true. Alright. Okay. There's that. If somebody died, is fighting is false. And then we'll just sprint. Somebody died. Okay. So now we're checking. Can we have the full fight going on here? Oh, what's going on? Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's do player object, enemy object. Now we're good. Okay. Fighting is started. Boom. Player does a punch for 1 damage. Object reference set. So the enemy didn't really. Huh. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Okay, let's see. Why not? To me, it looks like it is. Does the enemy not have health on it? That's why. Health. Alright. Set it to 5. Set everyone to 5. Do you have health? You don't have health either? We'll give you some health here. Set it to 5. Oh, it all went away. Alright, cool. Health. 5. Enemy. Health. 5. Alright. Let's see. Oh, T. Okay. Alright. Somebody died. Alright, you just need to do it one time. Okay. Get it. So if somebody died. Okay, so somebody died. So the fighting's done. Alright, so we have like basically the turn-based element going here. We have the moves. We have basically the game right here. This is the game. This isn't any fun right now. So what we want to do is we'd want to enter fight mode if we get close to this guy. And then we want this UI to come up. So we'll say this is like battle UI. Oh, let's make it inside of that. Okay, we want battle UI. Alright, pop this here. Okay, so it hides it. If we're not, it's just deactivated. Okay, so we run up close. Alright, we need the player controller script on. So if we're fighting, we'll do player object dot get component dot player movement player controller dot enabled equals false. Alright, and then I guess just why not? We'll do it. Nah, we'll figure it out later. Alright, so that's fine. So when the fight starts, we want that to turn off. So let's start a fight. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now we're fighting. Okay, cool. Alright, so now let's say we walk up to this guy. Hello, everybody watching. Let's walk up to this guy. And then we were to fight. Now it's fighting. Okay. And so when we fight, we want to, because that works, we want to let's just do UI manager turn on fight, or fight UI equals true, I should say. Alright. I'll do a UI manager really quick. Okay, we'll say public game object fight UI, we'll say that. Then we'll do private void fight UI bool true or false. And we'll just say fight UI dot set active true or false. Okay, and just by default at the start, we'll set fight UI equals dot set active false at the start. Okay, and let's pop that in some kind of a UI manager. Do this. There are errors. Where are the errors? Oh. Okay. And then here, where is it? Fight mode. We want to what? Let's say let's just do private UI manager UI manager. Alright, and we'll do UI manager equals UI manager dot instance. Okay, and we don't have that yet, so we'll just make that there. Awake private void awake. Just make it like this, single line here. Instance equals this. Oh, instance equals this, and we'll do public static UI manager instance. Okay, so now instance equals this. There it is. Should be good. Do UI manager lowercase. Okay. Are you ready to see something crazy happen here? Alright, we're about to start the fight. Boom. Nothing, boom. Fight started. Boom. Oh. Dim dum dim. Here we go. We gotta put on the UI manager here. Pop this here. Did I put UI manager on something else? No. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, it didn't start. Okay, well it did start, but the UI manager never turned on the battle UI. Why is that? Set active true. Print. Well, let's see, where is it all going wrong here? Put it there because it is getting to that point. So let's see if it gets to that point or not. Something's not activating here. Oh, because my battle UI is what? All deactivated here, of course. So let's do that. There we go. Should be good now. Okay, now we're fighting. Can't move. We need to punch, they hit. Punch. Punch. I'm about to die. Target is dead. I'm dead. Okay. So we have like a pretty decent mechanic here. I don't know. Just trying to see. Anyone saying anything? Maybe check out here. Alright. Cool. No viewers, no viewers. Very good. Very fun. All good. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is we have abilities, so we know how to make abilities now. We can make this turn-based mechanic. We have like kind of the logic thought out, so it doesn't have to be like this at all now anymore. If I were remaking it, I would make it a lot more skin and bones, but I feel like we just figured out exactly how to make a turn-based game from scratch. What's the hardest part is the turn-based, I think. So let me just think about this. So we have an ability to walk around, all right? I guess what I would do is if I came here and I clicked on this guy, or right-clicked on this guy, what I would want to do is go to him, stop in front of him, and start the fight sequence, right? So let's finish that. Let's do that. Okay, so here's the enemy. So let's say I'm clicking on the ground, nothing happens. If I click on the enemy, what I want to do is, let's say, player controller, where are you at? Let's save all this baloney here. All this mumbo jumbo. Player controller. Okay, we have our raycast here. We don't need to print what we're hitting here. Well, I guess we can. All right. Move to hit info point. Okay. So once we get there, okay, and then if let's just copy this really quick. Okay, so let's just say if mouse button down 1. So now if we right click, if hit info dot collider dot name, or if hit info dot collider dot game object dot gear component enemy. So if it has that, then we will say fight mode dot fight started equals true, and we'll set this to static. Static public static bool fight started. All right. So I think that's what we're gonna do here. So basically, if we're clicking on him, if we right click an enemy, for now let's just do that. If we right click the enemy, it'll start the fight. Okay, so we're running around, and we want to right click the enemy. It didn't work. We hit the enemy. Okay, so does the enemy have the enemy thing on him? Yeah, okay. So we'll just say if hit info, we'll say print hit enemy. For now, just see if that works. All right. Okay. Hit enemy. Okay, so we hit the enemy. So what we want is the fight to be started. So fight mode. Fight started equals true. That's what we want. So let's see if that broke when we changed it to static. Nope. Okay, so then we will just do this here. Let's see if we can do fight mode dot fight started equals true. And if all is according to plan, that should go for it right here. Let's see. Okay, now we're fighting. Punch. Okay, what's wrong with that now that we fight it? Let's see. I mean, we don't need this anymore. We don't need to check to see if they're dead because we're checking to see if they're dead at the end. I think move that away. We don't need that. Oh, something happened to the... Let's get rid of that. It's just extra piece of garbage code here. Let's get rid of all those check to see if dead. Okay, we don't need to check to see if we're dead. We know if we're dead. If somebody died, then he died. Alright. We're not fighting. Okay, let's see if that works. So, we are here. Okay, moving around. Right click. Okay, now we stopped. Attack. Okay. Okay, kick. Somebody died. Okay. Cool. Alright. I mean, this is the game. This is basically the mechanic of a game right here. Yeah, so what you would want to do is if you made an attack here, what we do is take, where's player fight here? We'll say we want the attack one button name, right? So let's say public text mesh pro. Well, let's see. I mean, yeah, we could change it. I don't see why not. Public text mesh pro UGUI attack one button text. All this using TM Pro. Alright, and we'll do this too. Attack two button text. And we will just update that. Attack one button text. And what you would do is if you had a new ability, you would just, instead of putting update, you would just have it automatically change when you change your ability. So you don't have to call it all day and have this wasted. I think that's it. Let me just do this. Okay. I mean, honestly, what I could do is call this and start.